As an apprentice at Mace, the skills you contribute to help design, renovate or construct matters to people. This is why I joined Mace through the apprenticeship scheme in September 2019 as a project controller, and I was placed on the Stratford Waterfront project. When I first joined Mace, I began learning about the project environment and developing the key skills like client care through liaising with clients on a regular basis during month-end reviews and change control meetings. During October 2020, after learning the fundamentals of the project controls and how to analyse project data, I decided to aspire to become a project manager and to broaden my knowledge and understanding about the role of a PM. This was something that excited me as it presented new challenges, opportunities and a different perspective in construction. At Mace, you're always given the opportunity to learn, develop and collaborate with experienced team members to overcome barriers and bring objectives to fruition. Even during lockdown, the switch to a virtual environment didn't affect my learning at all. My manager helped me adapt, set up regular meetings with me to go over my work and to answer any queries I would have.
Being put on furlough was a strange experience because you didn't really know what was going on. Even though you were told to look at your emails, you didn't feel as involved as you normally would. You didn't get to interact with your colleagues as much and you were very isolated. Having to still go to college, even though it was virtually, really did help because it gave you a bit of structure to your life and it made you get that little bit of interaction through Zoom calls, and I really like that. Returning to work from my furlough has been a bit difficult because we are working from home. However, everyone is very supportive, especially because you're an apprentice. So they know that, one, you didn't know much about the role you were doing in the first place, and two, they know that this is kind of weird because as an apprentice, you don't usually get that much experience from working at home. So they are very open to you communicating with them your problems, and they know you're not going to be doing work as fast as you normally would if you were in the office.
Hi, I'm Tony and I'm a Project Controls apprentice with Transport for London. I chose Transport for London for my apprenticeship scheme because I know the reputation Transport for London has for its apprenticeships. And one thing that I found when I joined 2 years ago is the amount of support they give me. From line manager support all the way down to business as usual support in my placements and academic and professional support. One thing that we all are aware of is that COVID-19 has thrown a spanner in the work, especially around apprenticeships. So we were put on furlough last year. Now obviously we can't do actual work within TfL, but TfL and London Metropolitan College made sure we could do our academic work, which really did help. So throughout that time of furlough, I was able, with the support of the college and the resources they gave me, to pass all my exams. Now, fast forwarding to it when furlough ended, I came straight off in November and came back into TfL from a long period of furlough. But TfL has been there to support me since I've started, and I really can't knock them. They're a great company, and I love my apprenticeship scheme.
I'm Tim Harding, the Professional Manager for Project Controls at TfL. Our Project Controls apprenticeship scheme is very important to us, providing a supply of well-rounded controls professionals. In 2020, the pandemic meant that all our apprentices were on furlough for about 6 months and therefore unable to do any company work in that time. During that period, their academic work, which they were allowed to continue, helped them retain some structure in their lives. And the college was very supportive and ensured that they kept their focus and they made good use of this time on furlough. However, they were all keen to get back to work, and this has translated into a real effort to make up for lost time and get the work experience to complement their academic studies.